Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed with Central Valley Talk. We have some local political news to tell you about. Earlier this afternoon, around 2:30, outside the Tower Theater in Fresno's Tower District, the owner of Central Valley Talk, Mike Briggs, held this press conference. Take a quick listen.
An implementation of the first foot and bike patrols in the history of the tower. Now, I want to start off right on the top by making strongly commit to some very aggressive changes. We will dispatch the homeless from our neighborhoods. We will dispatch the homeless to an appropriate place. We will sweep the streets of garbage, filth, hypodermic needles, and human excrement, and we'll clean up the graffiti. We will find, We will beautify our neighborhoods. We'll get behind efforts like Tree Fresno. One day we'll be called Fresno Tree City, and we will preserve our historic structures. There you go, Yes. At this point.
And now for more insight on that event, we are joined by Jeff Crow. He is on the volunteer team with the Mike Briggs campaign. You were out there earlier this afternoon. There was a lot of people there.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, especially considering that the rain was a little iffy, the weather was iffy, and that lets you know the dedication level that people have towards former Assemblyman and former City Councilman Mike Briggs, who's running for office yet again, and the dedication that, of course, he has for the city as well, going out there, with how the weather is.
So tell me a little bit, when you were out there earlier this afternoon, hearing from the candidate himself, what did you take away?
Well, my takeaway is that we have a man who lives in the district, understands the district, and has been tired of seeing how the district has gone, not just as a former assemblyman / city councilman, but as a resident, as somebody whose business is in the district, somebody who makes a living in the district. And you simply can't do that with how some of the things have gotten as of late. The homeless issue, as he mentioned, the crime issue that's out of control. This area actually was the birthplace of the original three strikes law. Unfortunately, right up the street from here, a former classmate of mine was gunned down by a couple of career criminals back in 1992, I believe it was, 93. And that
was the Mike Reynolds
case,
absolutely,
right? And Kimber Reynolds, God bless her, God rest her soul. She went to school with me here locally. And so this is the birthplace of that movement to handle the old crime issue that plagued California and a lot of other places in America at the time, but certainly our area of California in particular. And that led to prosperity. And, certainly there was some issues with the law itself that probably needed to be reformed. But unfortunately, the reform that was put in place, Prop 47, I believe it was, went way too far. And now we're seeing the pendulum going right back to how it was back in the 1970s and 80s with the crime levels here. And so, former Assemblyman Briggs wants to bring back the positive things from his era of governance here in California. And so we see it's a sign of where things are that people were willing to show up like that.
Yeah. Just a quick heads up. The election is coming up. So if you're not registered, get registered to vote. Whoever you want to vote for. But we have a lot of races that are we're right in that mode of political season. So and I do want to mention that there are many other candidates running in this race, and if you would like to come on Central Valley Talk and get your message out, we welcome you on. So we'll keep you updated. Again, I'm Austin Reed alongside Jeff Crow. Thank you for your insight. And we will see you soon here at Central Valley Talk. Take care.